Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for another video with Dice in the Sphere. Plants, the mostly green, non-moving living beings that convert carbon dioxide into oxygen. So, how the hell do they get food? So, plants are divided into three types based on their way of nutrition, which are autotrophs, heterotrophs, and symbiotes. Symbiotes doesn't mean the Venom symbiotes in the Venom movies. Yeah, don't be confused with those symbiotes. This is symbiotic symbiotes. Of course, we're going to see them later. So, yeah, we're going to start with autotrophs. So, autotrophs are plants or any other organisms which create their own food from non food materials through many processes. So, they are called producers. Autotrophs create carbohydrates through our good old process photosynthesis. So, if you don't know about photosynthesis, this is practically what happens. So, carbon dioxide in water is converted into glucose, and some excess oxygen is also released in the chloroplast. So, there is an input of carbon dioxide and water. So, these will be converted into glucose and some excess oxygen inside the chloroplast. So the reactant here, that means the thing which lets the reaction happens, is sunlight. It burns and reorganizes them. So this is the formula, the equation for this process. So 6 carbon dioxide molecules plus 6 water molecules will be converted to glucose, which has a chemical formula of C6H12NO6 plus 6 oxygen molecules. Yeah. So these autotrophs will get most important nutrients from the soil and the air, mostly from the soil. Yeah, such as nitrogen and many other stuff. So proteins are naturally created inside the plants, like in humans as well. So some examples of autotrophs are wheat, grass, bamboo, etc. Next are heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are plants or other organisms that depend on plants either directly or indirectly. Plants here means just autotrophs. I should have put autotrophs in the script, but it's too late to change it now. So heterotrophs might eat other heterotrophs or might directly eat autotrophs. So while the autotrophs are the producers, heterotrophs are the consumers. So parasitic plants are also heterotrophic. So a few examples include the Venus flytrap, dodder, also known as cuscuta, and Rafflesia. Okay. So next, the last type are symbiotes. Symbiotes are groups of plants and or other organisms that help each other in some way or another. For example, bees and many other insects are symbiotic with flowering plants. So the insect will pollinate the plants and let the plants reproduce, while the insects will get that sweet, juicy, tasty nectar. This example is not directly about nutrition, but it's still symbiosis in some way or another. Most nutritional symbiotic relationships happen in smaller organisms. That means very small structures of organisms such as lichen, which is just algae and fungi working together. But those technically do not count as plants. Yeah. So to know more about symbiosis, click that I symbol on the top right of the video. If you are on TV, nothing can do, just go into the tab, into the channel and find the video. But So this is for today about these three. So in a few words before going. So partial parasites are actually partially autotrophic and partially heterotrophic. So they get some resources from the plant or autotroph which they are feeding on from, and create some other resources by photosynthesis or other process. So these are the ways that plants reproduce. So bye, and also subscribe, it really helps the channel. So again, bye.